Penguin Random House Australia Audio proudly presents No Silly Questions, written and narrated by Sam Koslowski and Zara Seidler. All rights reserved. We at Penguin Random House Australia acknowledge that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples are the traditional custodians and the first storytellers of the lands on which we live and work. We honour Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people's continuous connection to country, waters, skies and communities. We celebrate Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander stories, traditions and living cultures, and we pay our respects to elders past and present.
Introduction. The media and the Daily Aus. Hi, we're Zara and Sam, co-founders of the Daily Aus. There are no silly questions. That's where we want to start this news journey with you today, with a very simple fact that any question you have about the news is a good one, a worthy one. And we're going to try really hard to answer your questions in this book. The news shouldn't feel overwhelming. Overwhelming either because you're struggling to understand some of the key ideas that lie behind a recent development. Why should I care about interest rates going up when I don't know why interest rates matter? Or because you're reading so much that it's all getting on top of you. The news can, in fact, feel like a space you're meant to be in. A space where it's okay for ideas to develop, to be challenged, and where no question is a silly one. Why are two 20-year-olds telling me how to feel about the news? We hear you mutter from the other side of this book. A very good question, dear listener. Well, the answer to that is that we've been trying, for the past few years, to build a media company that makes everyone feel like the news is for them, even if they're not news people. Building the Daily Aus. In 2017, we started the Daily Aus. The mission back then, and the one that still drives us today, was to create a news service that empowers young people to engage with the world around them. For years, we'd heard things like, young people are lazy and they don't realise how good they've got it. Yet, when we were talking to our friends, all in their 20s, the reality was different. Many felt like there was nowhere for them to get information that was clear, concise, and in their language. Importantly, they weren't out buying papers or surfing the web, and there were no news outlets catering to a social-first generation. And so, the Daily Aus was born. The antidote to the opinion-first, noisy news cycle. A digestible and bite-sized way to consume news which explain the context behind a story, not just the headline of the day. We weren't trying to make people
Sample complete. Ready to continue?